Hey boys, welcome to the first episode, the introduction episode to my first career mode on Bradman Cricket 17. So as you see here, we're just going through. This won't have any matches. I'm just going to go through all the options. I'm going to go through creating the player and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to talk a bit about what's going to be happening with the career mode. So obviously at the start there you saw, I just chose pretty much the default difficulties, medium and pro, the two options there. Didn't want to start off too easy. I didn't want to start off too difficult. I thought that was a decent starting point, as we're just choosing our nickname. But a little bit of, so the career mode is going to be a little weird to start with. So obviously the game, when this gets uploaded, it'll be fully released. But the guys that have been making like all the teams, all the likenesses, all the kits, that sort of stuff, it's a huge job, and they're obviously not done them all yet. So you know, there's still plenty of internationals, all the heaps of domestic teams to go, and I wasn't going to start a career mode until all that was done. I'll get back to that in a sec. So here we're choosing our role. So we're going to be a bowling all-rounder, a leg spinner, left arm leg spinner, right hand batsman, and I went aggressive batting, balanced bowling. Didn't pay too much attention, but it does change like your starting stats and how many stats you can get for that. I'm right here. So this was a little bit annoying because I actually made my player. I didn't really spend too much time on it. I just quickly threw something together. I guess somewhat similar to me, not exactly. If you want to know what I look like, it's not exactly me. But I did that because I went to Bat Manager and I put a actual bat with my player. But as you see here, I go to equipment and I couldn't select it, so maybe I'm missing something there. But unfortunately, I couldn't get the. It wasn't already on my player, which is a little frustrating because I'm sure I went to Bat Manager and put it with my player. But you know, that's it's whatever. I'll work that out. But getting back to, actually, before we want to talk a bit about this. So as you see here, we start off in club cricket, and I chose Queensland, obviously. And look at all the Queensland. They pretty much got like every half decent town. There's so many, and this is just for Queensland. All over Australia, there is just pretty much any club cricket. Yours will probably be here. Probably, you know, unless you live in the fucking smallest country town there is, your club cricket plays will probably be here, which is awesome. So I am going to choose Mackay, which was I used to play in the local comp in Mackay back in the day. And here you get to choose what teams you go up against in the club. So I just choose some there, and that's actually really cool. But getting back to what was I talking about? The career mode. So yeah, all the teams aren't done yet. So I've downloaded some teams, some domestic teams, all that sort of stuff. But I wanted to get some career mode videos up. Like I really wanted to go through. I really wanted to start a career mode, see what's different, see what's improved, and so I thought I might as well start one, because you start off in club cricket, which they're never gonna be the right likenesses and you know, the right logos or anything like that. I mean, you can go through and make the club cricket teams realistic, but no one's got time for that. No one's going to do that for every club cricketer or every club game. So I thought we start off in club cricket. There's not going to be real players anyway. So I'm starting the career mode, but then when, you know, most of the teams get done, or all the teams get done, obviously I'll download those, and then I'll probably just restart the career mode with the exact same player. But I'll just probably simulate the games that I'd already played. So yeah, I don't know how long it'll really take them to finish off most of the domestic teams and international sides, but we'll play in the club cricket until we get to there, and then then we'll change over. And like I said, I'll just simulate the club games until you know, until where we were when we first left off. So it won't, you know, it's not going to really affect anything. It's just, I was just excited to get into some career mode, and it is so in depth. It's awesome. I love the fact, you know, you get to choose exactly where you bat. You know, you allocate points. You allocate points where you want. If you want to just focus on turn, if you want to focus on flight, if you want to focus, and that's just bowling side. And then if you decide, oh, I want to be a bit better of a batsman, you can focus on driving, pull shots, you know, all this awesome stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll wrap this video up here. I've just got some practice footage. I went to the practice here because I thought maybe there was like, you know, I guess like mini games, so you could increase your stats that way. I don't think you can increase your stats with doing practice, which is slightly, it's not annoying, but I would have liked it in the game, as we're having a bit of a bowl here. But it would have been good because, you know, in Rugby League Live 3 they had the different training things where you could go and do those and, you know, get some extra stats, which would have been nice because it would have, you know, just fast tracked your process of getting better. I'll have to have another look at that. There might be like the mini games that you can do before, you know, in between games. I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a closer look. But just bowling some balls here, we're turning them quite nicely. It's not, obviously we start off with poor stats. You know, I think we're overall like 30, so terrible. But obviously you increase pretty quickly being so low. We aren't getting much turn there, but they're landing nicely. So yeah, this is the introduction episode. Don't worry, there's definitely going to be plenty of career mode videos coming at you. So if you're keen for that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to more in the future. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.